So imagine you're on a date with a woman and you're having a deep conversation with her. And you start talking about what inspires you and what drives you as a human being. What effect do you think this would have on her? Dating coach Carlos Xuma gives us his interesting philosophy on how powerful this technique can actually be.
Hey, it's Carlos Xuma from carlosxuma.com, and I want to take a quick second for you guys on AskMen.com and give you one of the most important parts of the philosophy that I teach, and then give you a practical way to apply it in talking to women. A lot of guys go out and they meet women, they'll go to bars, doesn't matter really where you go to meet them, whether it's bars and clubs, speed dating, online dating. One of the most important things that a woman has to pick up from you is something I call the P&P. The P&P is passion and purpose. Passion is the energy and drive you have for life and for whatever it is you're chasing, and purpose is that goal, that big thing on the horizon that you're going after. And most guys don't know how, or even that they should be communicating this to women. They think that what they should be communicating is, I want you. In reality, what women really want to see is that you have this thing other than women going on in your life, and that you're actively going after it. It's a passion for you, and it is your purpose. This is what women want to naturally gravitate to, and they'll stick their thumb out and say, hey, I want to go along on that ride. So how do you do it? First of all, identify what your passion is. Now, there's one really easy way to do this. Sit down with a piece of paper and keep writing down what you like and what you want to do in life and all that stuff, and write down all the things that you think are your driving purpose. When you find the one thing that pretty much brings a tear to your eye, that's probably where your passions lie. That's your purpose in life, okay? Because that's the thing that gets you emotionally engaged and involved. And you want to absolutely make sure to have that as part of your conversation with women when you go out and approach women and talk to women. Now, how do you do that? Well, one of my big passions is guitar. I love playing guitar. I've been playing for, let's just say, many decades now. I'm not going to go into too much detail about my age, but you get the point. This is something that really drives me and motivates me, and I make sure to work that into the conversation. And what I do is, the first thing I try and do is work in the conversation about what her passions are. Ask her, so what is it you'd be doing if you weren't out tonight? What would you be doing that really turns you on and makes you happy? She'll talk about her hobbies, her habits, the things she's into, and then she'll inevitably turn it back over to me. I'll let her do that. I don't want to just bring it up and sound like I'm bragging. And when I do that, she does, and I'll say, you know what, I was thinking about that, and it's my guitar playing. I really love playing the guitar. And the reason is the feeling that it gives me. It's just like being empowered. I can let myself go. I can just kind of flow with the notes. I can be a part of the music and just really enjoy myself without having to think too much about it or get all up in my head. Now, the way I explain it there is really important too. And the reason being that women don't really care about the fact that you're playing guitar. What they want to know is how you feel about playing that guitar. When you bring feelings into the mix, she will pay attention to you. Trust me. And she will be getting engaged in the conversation and more attracted to you as a result. So there you go. A very important technique is to bring in the P&P. Your what? Your passion and your purpose. You got to find a way to work it into your conversation, because ultimately that's what will separate you from most of the other guys out there who don't have a clue about how to get this woman really interested in them. This is how you do it. It opens up you to a certain level of vulnerability, and it gets her engaged in the conversation. This is Carlos Xuma with another dating tip for guys.